everyone. It's day 39 of 365. Today is Sunday and we're gonna speak something really important today, just like last week. Um, so you can see I'm fresh. I had my coffee. After a long time, I had a cold coffee today and I loved it. I mean, some days it's just coffee days. Yeah. Okay, so today I'm gonna speak about why it's important not to give up when someone tells you to, and to understand when you want to give up versus someone else want you to tell, like someone else tells you to give up. Okay, so this story goes back to 2021. 2021, yeah. So I during pandemic, I went back home. I started living with my parents and things were going pretty fine, and I always wanted a dog. When I was child, we had a dog which eventually passed away, and after that obviously I got busy with my life. I went out, started living alone, and being alone I could not take care of dog by myself. Understanding that I'll have to be out for more than 8 hours and I don't want a pet to sit alone at the home, so I never got pet for myself. But pandemic felt like the best opportunity to get the pet because I was living at my parents house. I was working from home 8 hours and everything sorry, everything just felt right. So 2020 sharp around May, I got a dog. Very nice, cute little puppy, and you can see actually over there, over here, that's my puppy who is sleeping on my body. But yeah, so I got a puppy and everything went really, like everything was going perfect. Like we were having the blast. My, as obvious, the Indian parents did not want a dog, but the moment they got a dog, they just started loving it. And now, like my parents love the dog more than myself, I guess. And everything was going fine. 6 months went by, a year went by, and nearly around like 2021, or yeah, 2021, around, or 2022, something like that. In February, I remember, yeah, 2022, I guess, yeah. So 2022 February, everything was fine, everything was just like normal. My dog got pregnant. She is a female dog. She was on heat. She met someone and she got pregnant. Now at this point I had option of keeping it or obviously, so we kept it. The doctor said it's fine, she is young, she can just give birth normally and get over it, and then we can neuter her. um then, and I was always kind of against it because I didn't wish to, because I don't know whether she wants to be a mom. I don't want to be mom, so I don't know whether she wants to be a mom, and I was always against it. Like I don't want her to get pregnant because it's like a very uncomfortable situation and it has to go through a lot of changes, which I just didn't wish for her. I love her so much. And so everything still was fine. She was pregnant. She was almost on her due date. Like she was about to deliver in like next 2 to 3 weeks. It was that close. So less than 15 days, let's say. And the way our older home was, like my parents' house, we have like a huge house, and it's right in front of the main road. So where when it's night, the cars really go pretty fast, and unfortunately India does not really have understanding of speed limit. So yeah, so one night before being pregnant, my dog used to sleep with me, and then I changed my bedding system and she couldn't like jump on it. So she was pregnant, so she used to sleep on sofa, which was in my grandma's room. So she used to go there and she used to sleep on that sofa. everything was pretty fine. Like every other night, she slept on the sofa, and it was around like 11:45, 11:50, and I was still awake. I had a habit of taking shower before just going to bed, when I was working from home back then. And I came from shower. I was just getting like freshen up to go to the bed, and my grandma said, "I don't sense Chiku in my room. Is she with you?" And I was like, "No, she's not with me." And it's very normal because she would like go anywhere around the house. So I was like, she must be here and there. And within a flick of a like moment, I felt like, okay, she's not here, she's not there, then where she is? So I went out of my room, and just I was like just near my main door, and I heard something. My heart stopped. My heart stopped there, because someone who came in my house, or somehow, I don't know, the main door was not locked that time. She went out at 11:50. I don't know what she was doing and how the hell that happened, because the distance between my house and road is still quite a bit. So I don't know when she went out, when she was on the road. And I heard a huge bump when I stepped like one step after my like out of my house, and I heard a bump, and it was pitch dark because it was 12 o'clock in the midnight. And I knew it. I just knew it that something has happened. And I heard it. You won't believe. I was just wearing like a long sleepwear. I had no pants on. But I was like fully covered still. But I had no pants on. And I heard it, and I knew it that that's my dog. Someone hit her with the car and ran away. She crawled herself and went to other side of the road, and she was like in pain there. I ran to her, but I couldn't like pick her up because she was way too heavy for me. She was already pregnant with so many kids, and then I just couldn't pick her up. And it was 12 o'clock at midnight, and I started screaming for my brother. And I used to live in a colony like a system where people would be still awake at 12 o'clock. They were like chilling at their houses and all of that. So they heard me. So all of them came, and all people love my dog. Her name is Chiku. So they love her immensely. And my brother was upstairs of my house, and he was like doing something on his phone or playing games or whatever. And I screamed like hell, and they came out. We saw the scenario. She was hit on her backside. She could not get up, she could not walk. I called her vet. He came right away, and then they gave her a couple of injections right on the spot. We are still on the road, by the way. There are like 50 other people with me looking at her, trying to help her. And I can't, I mean, I was unable to understand what has just happened. And I started blaming myself that I couldn't take care of her properly, and that's why it happened. If I was a strong parent, I would have been responsible parent, this could have not happened. And so even to take her from that point of the road till the house, I was struggling. And fortunately, people were so good to us. They all came. Like I remember, like we had like a cloth or something of like a big one, and 5 6 people are holding it, and she was just lying in it, and we just held like this and took her to my house. Now everything at the night, they gave her some medication so that she could sleep at least through the pain, and in the morning we could take the x-ray and all of it, because at night nothing was available, obviously. And all of that happened. It took around like 2 3 hours. After that, everyone went to their own house, and I was like, I just sat there with her because I couldn't see her in the pain. And I was more scared because it hit her on the back, and her both legs were incapable of like moving at all. The next morning, and I'm very lucky that I had a job which could understand these kind of scenarios, and I told them that this has happened and I have to move away like from the work for a couple of days. Within a blink, they were like, go ahead, no worries. And do not like, I was a peek on the work, one of the projects, but they were like, it's fine, go ahead, take care of your dog. So the next morning we took her to the vet. Now the unfortunate scenario is the her regular vet had to go to another side of the country, which is like way too far, because of some of the conference which he could not miss. So he obviously told us before, and I understand that completely. So we couldn't take her to the vet, so we just took her to take a x-ray and to understand where it is broken and all. And I could see like her posture is like this, like on the back, this side of the leg is completely like this, so it is like broken and it twisted. Now I can't imagine how hard the car would have hit her and how bad she might be in the pain. But my lovely dog, oh my gosh, she's so sensible. Like even in that pain, she didn't want us to take her pee and poo in the house. So she would crawl out of the house and then pee and poop outside, because she didn't want us to clean it. And I was amazed by it. Like, how can she even understand this? People say like, why are you keeping a dog, or why do you want an animal? Don't you see, I mean, the amount of love that they have for us is unimaginable. And okay, so that all happened. Then I got one contact from the my regular vet. I went there, I started the procedure, but that was a very long term procedure. Like it's a 15-20 days procedure. Every day you have to do it, but there is no guarantee that she will be fine. Okay, now I took her around like 70 miles away to another vet who my regular vet like recommended. And that vet is actually genuinely good, because when I went to that like facility, I saw many animals there, and there were like lot of things happening. There were a lot of interns also. We took all her x-rays, waited for an hour of all of the procedure, and doctor took a look and he said, this cannot be reversed, it's not reversible, she can never walk on her own. And my brain was not able to just process that situation. I came out of that room right after the main gate. I came out and I sat there. Like there is like a space where all the animals were like being treated, like big animals who cannot go inside the facility. And there were a lot of interns also, and my dog was on the floor because obviously she can't like get up and walk. I just broke down there. I just broke down. I started crying. It was unimaginable, because at that point everyone was like, if she can't walk, if she can't like do all those chores on her own, there are only two options. One, you take that cartwheel thingy and put it her, and she might be able to do it on her own, but that's again not something we can do it right now. And another and last option is you give up on her, which I will never, over my dead body. so so that happened, and I broke down, because I till today I can't imagine my life without her. I don't know whether she's my baby, she's my sister, I don't know what the relationship is, but I just can't imagine my life without her. So when I broke down, one of the intern guys saw me, I guess, and my mother was consoling me like, breathe in, relax, we'll find a way to tackle this and all of that. And that guy walked in and he just slipped a number in my hand, and he's like, this is another vet, he might be able to help you because he has done something like that in the past. And I was like, okay, there is a ray of hope that I can see. He gave me his number, he gave me that vet's number, all the documents that I had so far, like x-rays, scans, tablets, whatnot, I sent. And that doctor is like way far, by the way. We cannot take her to that level because it was another like 200 miles or something, and she would not be able to travel that much in that condition. So we just talked over a video call. Now that guy said that it's fine, it is curable at some extent, and I had a hope there. And I obviously, if Even if nobody would have helped, I would have gone to any instinct to help her, to find a way to make her better, because she had also willingness to be better, and I had more than anything belief that she will be better. We came back home. um it was a real tough scenario, honestly. Then there's the homeopathic Ayurvedic doctor. He said, do this for the next 20 days straight. Okay, we would put her on IV twice a day. So at home, a guy would come, put her on the IV for 2-3 hours, then that would be done. And then again in the evening, a guy would come and put her on IV for 2-3 hours. Because obviously she couldn't like eat a lot or something like that. So she has to be in energetic. So that, and through that IV, we would give like a curating like stuff. Then that started the procedure. And my baby is such a genuinely nice creature, I would say. Even through going that all of that, she would be like, I won't hurt my parents, I won't hurt my family, I won't give them extra work. She was feeling miserable, I could see it in her, and she was in so much pain. Just to look at her, I was in pain. And lot of people, like lot of my own relatives, my friends, they were like, why are you spending so much money on her? And during that procedure itself, I spent like 2 lakhs on her INR. And they were like, why are you spending so much money on her? Why do you even need her in your life? Like, just give up on her, just dump her somewhere. And these things were hurting me so bad. I was like, I'm just not going to talk to you guys, because I do not have a capacity to tackle this at this point. And the 15 days, 20 days procedure went by. We did a lot of massages, and she had a willingness to survive. God has faith in her, had faith in us, and I had more than anything belief that I'm very sure that she's gonna be skyrocketing the same as she was before. So maybe one of the things that has happened for her goodwill is, since she was pregnant and she was hit on the backside of her body, the babies were impacted. Since the babies were impacted, her internal organs did not impact. So none of her internal organs were damaged. One of her broken like bone was there. And obviously then we had to take abortion medications for her so that the babies will come out of her body. It was so bad because I could actually see a baby which came out of her body dead, and it was a full grown up baby, because I could see her tail, her face. And more than myself, I was feeling sad for her, because she could see it, that her own baby is dead. And it was really terrifying for me to see that, because she is my baby. Anyway, so all that has happened, okay, 20 days long. After that, I'm sorry, it's just so hard every time I speak about her. I just feel that I wish people would understand how much of a love she has given to me and my parents, that we don't want to give up on her. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah. So after that 15-20 days, we saw a lot of good progress in her, and she started at least walking by herself. And it took around 2 months for her to walk on her own, because me and my brother would like pick her up and take her to do poo and pee, all of that. And after 2 months, she started walking. She could not run or she could not walk properly because her leg was still little like this, but she could walk. So we started doing activities slowly, like swimming, so that the pressure is not on her leg of her whole body. And eventually, obviously, at this point, she still like do a little this, but she can walk, she can do activities. But that car accident took away a lot from her, and I feel sad about that. But at the same time, The reason I'm telling this story is because if I would have given up just because someone told me to give up, she would not be alive today. She would not be living the life she's living right now. And I would not be able to forgive myself ever if that is because of me. So do not give up on your loved ones, on yourself, or anything that you think is worth fighting for just because someone tells you to. Fuck them. Whoever tells you to give it up, fuck them. Do not even like zero fucks to them. Understand? They tell you to give up because they think that they cannot do it, so you cannot do it. Do not take advice from someone who has not done something and they're telling you to give up on that. How can they tell you to give up on that thing that they have not done it? And till today, if someone tells me to give up on my dog or give up on anything that I wish for, I give a zero fucks to them. How many? Zero fucks to them. My mom, I feel so sad because people keep on telling her that, oh, why do you need a dog? Just give up on her and all of that. She don't speak back because she has that morals set with her. Someone tells me, I'll fuck them. I will fuck them. I talk back. This mouth works for a reason. So if you're watching this and you tell me that I should give up on my dog, this mouth will speak back to you. Remember this. So do not ever do that to me. And whoever is watching this video, I'm trying to tell you that do not give up on things just because someone tells you to. I'm gonna repeat it multiple times till it sits in your head. Do not give up, because if you think you can do it, you don't know how you're gonna do it. Okay, I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I just knew I am going to do it. And it's always been like this in my life. With every decision that I take, I don't know how I'm going to do it, and that's a process, that's a life. You don't know how you're going to do it, how you don't know how you're going to achieve it, you don't know how you're going to be at that level. But if you know that you want it so badly, you will achieve it. The moral of all of this story is just to tell you that do not give up on your dreams, do not give up on your hobbies, do not give up on your small gut instinct just because someone tells you to, irrespective of whoever it is. You just have to sometimes delusionally believe in something which could happen, and it will happen. I don't know how you're going to do it, I don't know how I did it or how I'm going to do it, but at the end of the day, I do it, I achieve it. I remembered this by hearing one of my acquaintances that, and since I have this kind of a very stubborn personality to achieve one thing after another, I don't like relax and think and look back on how many things I have done. So I was just talking to one of my acquaintances, and I just like, she asked me like how I did it, all of these things, and I just explained her this I did it, and she was amazed. Like, she was amazed. She was like, are you kidding me? These many efforts you took? And I was like, I just do it. Until I achieve it, I just do it. I don't know what would work, what not would work, but I just try everything. The fact that I know I may not be the smartest in the room, but guess what? I know I will outsmart you. You do one thing. If you remember the Raj Shamani, he said one time, I'm not the smartest in the room, but I'm the most hardworking in the room. And that person is me. There might be 10 more smart people who know how to do things better than me. But you know what? Before they do it, I will do it. I will do it. Even if I don't know how to do it, I will crack it. Because I am way too hardworking for it. I didn't know how to fly. I didn't know how to achieve things. I didn't know how to do masters. I didn't know how to crack a job. I did it. I still did it. None of my bloodline ever flew out of the country. None of my bloodline ever earned this much. And I'm not saying it in a bad terms. I'm actually saying it in a good terms, that you don't need someone to look up to just because you want to achieve something. People will tell you, oh, why do you need this kind of struggle in your life? You have comfortful life and just live like that. It's fine, good for you, good for you. And I am in awe that people who are able to do that. I mean, I wish I could do that, but I can't. I want things in my life and I'm ready to sacrifice for it. I'm ready to do hard work for it, and I will do it. You do ABC, I will do ABC, same thing. You do it in 10 hours, I'll do it in 8 hours. Simple. Why? Because I will put my more than 200% in it, irrespective of what, irrespective of which it is and how. Again, people ask me how I'm gonna do it. I don't have answer for it because I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I just do it. Simple. Do not make a schedule. Do not do like, I'll do it from tomorrow, I'll do this 6 to 7, I'll do this 6 7 to 8. None of it works. Shit, I'm telling you. When I was a kid, I used to make these schedules like, I'll wake up at this time, I'll do yoga at this time, I'll do study at this. None of it works. None of it. The only thing that works is doing it. Do it. Simple. Get up, get fresh, start doing it. Whatever you want to achieve. You want to learn a new instrument, get that instrument, start doing it, start learning it. As simple as that. Without you doing it, things will not come to you. It's as simple as that. Do not give a flying F to people who tell you to give up on your dreams, on your hopes. Do not listen to them. If you have a mouth like me, talk back to them, move ahead. If you don't have that, it's fine. Just listen from this ear, get out of from this ear, move on. Do things that you think are good for you. It's fine if they go wrong. This is a one life. We are meant to make a mistakes, but that does not mean that you don't do things. Remember, as people say, you lose all of the chances that you don't take. You are on a path, let's say there are two ways, and you take a one road and this goes wrong. You still can come back and take another road. Nobody's stopping you. No one is going to stop you. The people will say, oh, this was a mistake. Fuck off. Fuck off. Is it your mistake? Am I affecting your life? No, it's my life. I am going to do what I feel right. So you always should listen to your gut, your brains. Take obviously logical, rational decisions. I'm not saying get up and quit everything and just start doing anything. No. Take a logical decision, but just don't give up just because someone tells you to. I will never give up in my life. Someone else tells me to. Never. I am okay with having a regret of choosing something over something else. But that's my decision at the end of the day. It's okay. It's one life. It's one life. And I'm gonna wrap this up video because it's very long now. It's almost 30 minutes. But my doggy, if you're listening to this, you're looking at me through the TV at my house. I love you so much. You are love of my life. You have a place in my heart that no one else can take ever. And if you're someone who is watching and telling my mom to give up on my dog, I am coming for you. I am coming for you. Remember that. I am coming for you. Do not do that. Do not trouble my mom, because if you do that, I will come for you. I will come for you. And the third person who is watching this video, who needs to remember, do it. This is today. Do it. Do not give up. And that was all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.